everybody. Thanks for tuning back into the channel. Really appreciate everybody watching. Today we're back out on Mark Twain Lake. It's November the 24th. It's actually my anniversary and I'm out fishing. So got a great wife at home. Really doesn't bother her too much. So anyway, I'll go fish for 2 or 3 hours this afternoon, and then we'll go to dinner tonight and all that good stuff. But so anyway, let's fire this Skeeter ZX200 up with that 200 Yamaha, and let's go find some crappie. All right, we just got to our first little area, and I got a few fish on this tree here, and I'm gonna throw the old thumper hair jig down and see if what kind of mood they're in, see if there's any size to them. There's one right there, first drop, but he's little. First drop. Today's equipment, we got the 7.6 one-piece Edgar rod, new for this year, pretty awesome rod. Got the Ardent Arrow spinning reel. It's a 1,000 size. Let's go see if we can't catch a few of these crappie. I'm not sure how big these are. That was little, but I'm trying to get some of these better ones that look like they're up in the water column right there, and he's not because they're little. More dinkaroos. We're gonna have to look around. Well, we're gonna switch to a Wild Willie's OCD little minnow. There's a better crappie right there, right off this treetop right there. That's a good one. Start the day. Look at him, choked that pillhead right there, just choked it. And that Wild Willie's little minnow. Whew. Ooh, guess I didn't have my camera on. Thought I did. There's another nice one. Look at that one. I think I'm gonna put some tags on these so I can get them out of the live well a little easier. Let's be blue today. Blue kind of day. That's two good ones right there. Man, on that tree right there along this nice bluff. This tree right here we're looking at is where we caught that first one, so I'm already drifting over here. I'm gonna spot lock, I think, and let's cast in there and see if we can catch another one. There he is right there. There's another good one right there. Oh yeah. It's another nice crappie. Ooh. Another slab donkey. Right there. We're gonna spot lock. And we're gonna hit this little area here. Pop another tag on. That's number 3, and they're all good fish. All right, let's go back in there and do it again. That's what we're looking at right there. There he is right there, but that's a little one. I think these shallower fish are the better fish. There's one right there. It's another good one. Another good crappie. Better ones are shallower. Better ones are shallower. Might get us a nice little mess to take home, maybe have the night before Thanksgiving. These fish right here, the better ones, it looks like. That's where I caught that one. He was about 6 to 8 foot deep. See if his buddy wants to get it. He didn't. He come off like he wanted it, but he didn't take it. And it's been, you know, 1 or 2 to a tree, and then you got to move on. Never felt a bite either, just watched them on the screen. Just lift up, it's heavy. If I wasn't watching the screen, I'd never know they was on there. Looks like that's the only one out of the bunch that wants to play that's any size, so we're gonna move on to the next tree. Well, there was a little tick, but he was a little one. Oh, we took my plastic. Let's get another Wild Willie's OCD little minnow out. Ah, there they are. Right there. This bone color, he calls it. Seems to be the ticket last couple trips out for me. This Thumperdorf pillhead, 1/8 ounce pink. It's a little beat up, but that's all right. Let's get down in there. Drop it right down on their head. There's one good one right there. Come on. There he is right there. I got him out of there. That's a nice one. Look at that pig. Right in the middle. That's a hog right there. Hog hunting today. Look at that. Just took it deep right there. Knew he was down there. That's awesome. That's a nice, beautiful late November crappie here at Mark Twain Lake. That might be 5 or 6. Let's go in here again. As you noticed, I was right on top of that fish and never felt him. Just looked at it on the screen, thought he was on there, lifted up, and it was heavy. And I was right over the top of them fish. Them fish did not spook at all. They're still there. I think there's a lot of small ones on there, but I think I caught the big one out of there. There's another good one right there, if that's one fish. No, I think it's 2 fish. All right, we got, looks like a couple fish sitting on this tree, but they're moving, but there's a tree behind it that's got some fish on it. Let's see if we got a good one in here or not. There he is right there. That's a good fish. That's a good crappie. There he is right there. Oh, yeah. Look at that one. He's got it. Got it in his mouth. Beautiful. All right, that's another nice one. We had to hit, you know, the last 2 or 3 trees and caught a couple dinks, but that's all right. Just got to keep moving down. There he is right there. But that's not a big fish. There's not going to be big fish on every tree, but if there is a big fish, usually he'll bite the first or second cast in. You just got to hunt them down. Just hunting these crappie down. It's deer season. I took the day off and I'm crappie fishing. So we're just going to hunt some crappie today. When they're up in a water column like that, they're usually pretty aggressive fish. There looks like there is one sitting right there in this V here. So let's just bring it in there nice and easy. Sit it right down in there. We don't want to be too... There's one right there, and that's a better one right there. Told you. Oh yeah, look at that one. Knew there was a good one sitting right in there. Brought it to him nice and easy, and he popped it. Nice fish. Beautiful crappie. Look at that. Boom. Right there. Targeting big crappie today is all we're targeting. Ooh, he come out after it, but he didn't take it. Back in. I'm just easing it right in there, just nice, and just letting it kind of float in there. Ooh, there's another good one. He come out and didn't want it. Go in there for the third time. There he is right there. He come out and got it. That's another hog. God, he got off too. Well, that was another nice keeper that he just happened to come off, which had happened sometimes. So we're just going to go in there again. That was the third time in. Had a couple following. Go in there. There's some more down there. There's one. There's another nice one. He choked it. He choked that one right there. Ooh. Chokeville, USA, baby, right there. We're gonna put this one on a little blue tag. Another nice crappie. We might scratch out a limit, but if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. That's enough for dinner right there. I've got. Okay, we got that one in the box. There's 2 or 3 more decent ones sitting right on that tree right there. And they're up in the water column. They're 8 foot deep. That's where they've been today, 6 to 8. Let's drop down there and see if we can get their attention. Get one to bite there. Might have to take 2 or 3 drops to get them. There we go. Coming in behind him, I'm going to kind of ease it in there real slow. He should move on this one. Here comes one. Nope. Getting a little finicky, were they? Let's go on this side of the tree. Maybe he just ain't seeing it. Yeah, he sees it there. Here he comes. Got him. That's another nice one. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Woo-hoo. I just was on the wrong side of the tree, and he got it. That's another slab donk. Howard, if you're watching, Mark Twain Lake Eater, buddy. Hope everything's well. My buddy Howard, he watches my videos. Look at that. Slab donk. There's still 2 more on there. Let's go get another one. Real time, boys and girls, real time. I'm just gonna have to hit the right side of the tree. I was going behind it. And let's get this one again. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this other one. Here's another nice one there. Pick him off. Nope. Oh, he choked it, didn't have the camera on. There's another one. Went to the next tree over. Another beautiful fish. I ain't got a fish in there under 11 inches, I guarantee you that. Comes one. There he is again. There's another nice one. Oh yeah. That's a keeper, but yeah, he is a pretty good one. Yeah, that is another nice one. He didn't look like it coming up. That's an 11-inch fish. Just let me show you all. Let's put him on the board here, just so you guys can understand. Oh, yeah. 11.5-inch fish right there. Look at that. Boom. They're getting their feed bag on today. Man, I hope everybody's having a great time watching this video. I'm having a fun time catching these nice slab crappie here at Mark Twain. So I think I need 3 or 4 more, 5 more, something like that. I got to check, but let's get you back on the chest. Let's go catch a few more. There's one right there. That's another hog. There's another hog right there. Knew there was some more in there. That's another one. Another nice hog. There's one right there. I dropped right down. There's another slab. There's another slab dropped right down there in there. Another slab donk on my anniversary. Thanks to my wife for letting me come out and do a little crappie fishing this afternoon. All right, that's another hog. Wow. I didn't have the camera on. I was messing around trying to get in position. Look at that one. Hogville. Hogville, USA right here. Beautiful November crappie. Late November crappie. Well, that's going to wrap the video up. I've counted them. I've got 14 in the box. I had 1 clip left that I didn't get to put a crappie on, but it's starting to rain a little bit. And it's 3:30. I've got to get to the house. I've been out here for about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, so it's not bad. There's some slab crappie in there. You know, all the crappie in the box are over 11 inches. Couldn't be more happy with how the day turned out. But let me kind of show you what I got in the box here. Look at all them crappie. Beautiful crappie right there. So hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning into the video today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So hey, I want to thank Edgar Rods, Arden Reels, Thumper Jigs, and Wild Willie's OCD for putting these fish in the boat today. And can't wait to make the next video. Here we are, late November. You know, I still need to go out and chase some deer. I need to kill at least 1 rack buck this year. But anyway, thanks for tuning into the channel. Hope everybody enjoyed it. We'll see everybody on the next one.